Some places grab you the moment you arrive. La Paz is one of those rare cities that instantly captivates your senses. The air feels different here, thinner, crisper, and every breath reminds you that you've landed somewhere extraordinary. La Paz, Bolivia, is one of them. Perched at over 3,600 meters above sea level, it's the highest administrative capital in the world, and you can feel it in every step you take. It's a city that overwhelms you in the best way, nestled in a vast canyon and surrounded by the snow-capped Andes. The city seems to spill down the mountainsides, a patchwork of colors and textures that's both chaotic and beautiful. The altitude literally takes your breath away, but so does the view, a metropolis clinging to steep slopes, alive with color and energy. From above, the city looks like a living mosaic, each neighborhood telling its own story. Here, ancient traditions blend with modern life on streets that pulse with rhythm. You'll see indigenous women in vibrant skirts walking alongside young professionals, the past and present woven together in daily life. La Paz dares you to dive in, through crowded alleyways, vibrant markets, and the constant hum of activity. The city's energy is infectious, drawing you deeper into its heart. The scent of sizzling street food fills the air. Saltinas, anticuchos, and empanadas tempt you at every corner, each bite a taste of Bolivia's rich culinary heritage. Every corner reveals a new surprise, a new story. Wander down a narrow lane and you might stumble upon a hidden cafe, a mural bursting with color, or a local artisan selling handmade crafts. The spirit of La Paz is resilience, people carving out life on dramatic terrain, their culture as layered as the city itself. Generations have adapted to the altitude and the landscape, building homes and communities that defy gravity. From cholitas in traditional dress, their bowler hats and colorful shawls a symbol of pride and identity, to cable cars gliding overhead, connecting distant neighborhoods, and offering breathtaking views of the city below, La Paz is a captivating blend of old and new. Colonial churches stand beside glass towers, and centuries-old traditions thrive in a city racing toward the future. Join me as we explore this unforgettable city, its bustling markets, bold flavors, and the warmth of its people. Together, we'll discover what it means to live high above the clouds in a city that truly touches the sky. The first thing you notice in La Paz is the air, thin, crisp, and electric. Every breath feels different here, as if the city itself is reminding you that you're somewhere extraordinary. The sensation is both invigorating and humbling, a constant reminder of the altitude's invisible presence. At over 3,650 meters above sea level, La Paz holds the title of the world's highest capital city. This staggering elevation doesn't just define the skyline, it shapes the rhythm of daily life, the way people move, and even how the city is built. The mountains loom close, and the sky seems just a little nearer. Even a gentle walk can leave newcomers breathless, turning a simple stroll into a small adventure. Yet for the people of La Paz, these steep streets and endless staircases are just part of the routine. Locals, young and old, navigate the city's dramatic slopes with a grace that comes from a lifetime of adaptation. The city spills down a vast canyon, its neighborhoods clinging to the hillsides, all under the watchful gaze of the majestic Mount Illimani. This snow-capped giant is more than a backdrop. It's a symbol of endurance and pride for the people who live in its shadow. From any viewpoint, rooftops stretch endlessly, a patchwork of colors and textures framed by the rugged altiplano. The city's unique geography means that every window offers a different perspective, and every rooftop seems to touch the sky. Life here is an ongoing adaptation. To cope with the thin air, locals rely on ancient traditions. Coca leaves and steaming cups of coca tea are daily rituals, believed to ease altitude sickness and boost energy. These customs connect modern life to centuries of Andean heritage. The city's dramatic geography even shapes its society. Wealthier neighborhoods cluster in the lower, warmer valleys, while the sprawling city of El Alto rises above, home to many who have migrated from rural areas. Here, altitude is more than a number. It's a marker of social and economic divides. Yet, despite these differences, the spirit of La Paz is unmistakable. There's a toughness and warmth that unites everyone, a sense of community forged by the challenges of living at altitude. People greet each other with smiles, share stories over tea, and celebrate traditions that have endured for generations. It's a city that exists on another level, in every sense. physically, culturally, and emotionally. The ever-changing weather, the dramatic light, and the constant interplay between earth and sky make La Paz a place like no other. Here, nature and humanity are in constant, breathtaking dialogue. Life at altitude is a daily negotiation, a dance between resilience and beauty, where every moment is shaped by the mountains that surround you. To find the mystical heart of La Paz, venture into the Witches' Market. This isn't your average market. It's a place where ancient beliefs and daily life collide. Stalls overflow with dried herbs, colorful powders, and amulets promising luck or love. Most striking are the dried llama fetuses, sacred offerings to Pachamama, buried in new homes for protection. Here, rituals aren't history. They're alive and essential. Vendors, often yatiri or shamans, offer remedies and fortunes, blending Aymara medicine with spiritual tradition. Watching them work is a glimpse into a world where faith and folklore rule. The Witches' Market is both fascinating and confronting, a direct window into Andean culture. It's not a tourist trap, but a living market serving the community's spiritual needs. Walk these streets, and you walk through centuries of belief. For the city's everyday pulse, head to Mercado Rodriguez. This sprawling food market is a chaotic celebration of Bolivia's agricultural bounty. Stalls overflow with potatoes, quinoa, exotic fruits, and fresh herbs, a sensory overload of color and aroma. Aymara women in traditional dress run the show, offering tastes and sharing jokes as they work. The market is more than a place to shop, it's a vital social hub, the heart of the neighborhood. Here you see where La Paz's food comes from and connect with the people who bring it to the table. Taste freshly squeezed juices or hearty lunches at tiny stalls. It's a delicious, joyful immersion into daily life. In a city of steep slopes, Teleférico, the world's largest urban cable car network, transforms how people move. These modern gondolas glide silently above the chaos, connecting La Paz with El Alto and offering jaw-dropping views. Step inside, and the city unfolds beneath you, patchwork rooftops, winding streets, and the Andes beyond. The ride reveals the city's social layers, from affluent valleys to bustling plateaus. For locals, it's a game-changer, cutting commutes from hours to minutes. For visitors, it's the best way to see La Paz's dramatic setting. At sunset, as city lights twinkle below, it's pure magic. Teleférico is both a symbol of modern Bolivia and an unforgettable experience. To understand La Paz, you have to taste it. Bolivian cuisine is hearty and rooted in the Andes: potatoes, corn, quinoa, and meats, shaped by indigenous and Spanish influences. Start with street food. Try a salteña, a pastry filled with savory soupy stew, or chiro, a warming soup made from freeze-dried potatoes and lamb. Beyond the stalls, a new wave of chefs is reinventing Bolivian food, turning local ingredients into modern masterpieces. Fine dining menus take you from the Amazon to the highlands, but the soul of La Paz is in simple, everyday meals: peanut soup, pork sandwiches, and sweet purple corn drinks. The food tells a story of resilience, creativity, and deep connection to the land. Eating here is an invitation into Bolivian culture. Every bite is a taste of the city's heart. One of La Paz's most striking and unforgettable sights is the cholitas, women whose presence is woven into the very fabric of the city's daily life. These indigenous Aymara and Quechua women are instantly recognizable by their vibrant layered skirts and dazzling shawls, which fill the streets with color and movement. Their polleras, voluminous pleated skirts, are paired with intricately embroidered shawls, each piece telling a story of heritage and pride. And atop their heads, the iconic bowler hats, worn with unmistakable confidence, are not mere accessories, but daily wear that signals identity and belonging. For the cholitas, these clothes are a proud statement of heritage, a way to honor their ancestors and assert their place in modern society. The story of the bowler hat is a fascinating tale of adaptation. Originally imported from Europe for railway workers, the hats were too small for the men, so they were sold to the women, who transformed them into a symbol of feminine strength and resilience. What began as a practical solution became a powerful emblem. Once marginalized and excluded from many aspects of public life, cholitas have reclaimed their traditions and rewritten their own narrative. Today, cholitas are leaders, entrepreneurs, politicians, and cultural icons, shaping the future of Bolivia while staying rooted in their past. Their style is more than fashion. It's a badge of empowerment, a declaration of pride, and a visible reminder of the strength found in tradition. Nowhere is this more spectacularly visible than in the high-flying world of the flying colitas. Women who have taken to the wrestling ring, turning a male-dominated sport into a stage for their own stories. Dressed in full traditional attire, these women perform daring wrestling moves, defying both gravity and the stereotypes that once held them back. Every Sunday in El Alto, crowds gather to watch the cholitas soar, flip, and tumble, cheering as they perform acrobatic feats that blend athleticism with cultural pride. These performances are more than entertainment. They are a celebration of resilience, strength, and the unbreakable spirit of the cholitas. Whether dancing in the streets or wrestling in the ring, the cholitas radiate the vibrant energy and enduring spirit of La Paz. They are the city's beating heart, bridging generations and connecting the wisdom of the past with the promise of the future. Their presence is a living celebration of identity, resilience, and the power of community. In La Paz, tradition is not just preserved, it is power, and the colitas are its most dazzling ambassadors. La Paz expresses its soul through art, music, and celebration. Massive murals turn city walls into open-air galleries, telling stories of history and identity. Festivals like Grand Poder fill the streets with dancers in dazzling costumes, brass bands, and pure joy. Music is everywhere: the haunting panpipes, the strumming of carangos, the pulse of folk rhythms. Live pianos and street performances connect people to their roots. Art and music aren't confined to museums, they're woven into daily life. Whether it's a festival or a mural, La Paz celebrates with passion and creativity. Here, the city's heart beats loud, colorful, and proud. La Paz defies expectations at every turn. We've explored mystical markets, tasted Andean flavors, and met the indomitable cholitas. This city isn't just a destination, it's an experience that gets under your skin. La Paz is raw, authentic, and alive, where ancient beliefs and modern life intertwine. It's a place that changes how you see the world. Walk its steep streets, breathe the thin air, and let the city's energy envelop you. This journey will challenge and inspire you. If you seek real adventure, La Paz is waiting, beautiful, chaotic, and unforgettable. The world is full of stories. Let La Paz be your next chapter.